really is an honor and a privilege to be here this evening, but you guys are so good. And you have made me feel so welcome. And to the gentleman, and I honestly, I have to admit, I don't know his name. I met him out in the hallway a few minutes ago, and he put his arm around me and he said, "You're beautiful." I just said to him, "You're hired for whatever you want. Just follow me around because you've made my night." But I have to tell you, all of you have made my night because you really are. The enthusiasm is contagious. You come in here, you feel it, you can hear it. And I'm not going to point any fingers out, but you know what I really love about this group? You have the young and the older. Now, I admit I'm the older, but that's important because you don't know right now how good it is to see young people involved in the Republican Party, and young people and older people who are getting behind a candidate and saying, you know, we're united on this. How many times do you say, oh, you know, well, I just can't be bothered. You know, politics isn't my thing. But look around this room. Look at the young people that are here. Look at the older people that are here. That's a key message, and it's one, Ron, you really need to take to heart because it's really important. And the other thing I want to say is, and I know I've been in Hamden many, many times. I've campaigned here over the years. I've been in many places. And the one thing I say over and over and over, and some of you have heard me say this, but I'm going to repeat myself. We all come to events like this. I'm guilty of it myself, where you write a check, and you smile nicely, you shake hands with the candidates, and you think, gee, they're pretty decent folks. And then in a case like tonight, you get the chance to meet the governor, and you think, gee, she's a really nice lady. At least I hope you say that. But what I really want you to remember is that your job is not over. You can't just come to these events, shake hands, write a check, which is very, very, very much appreciated, and think that your job is done. If we have this kind of enthusiasm right now, if we can keep building on that momentum, you will win this election. But more than anything else, what you really have to do is get behind the candidate and talk him up, talk them up, and that's in all of the offices. And then you've got to turn out the vote. And so people say, first of all, lady, it's September. Why are we talking about turning out the vote in November? Because now's the time to do it. Now's the time to look at the voting list, look at the people that live on your street, make a notation to yourself and say, I'm going to call them, I'm going to make sure. And you don't have to call them tomorrow because they'll forget by November, but you need to make sure that you've got a list going. If everybody in this room took 10 names and just made a conscious effort to really go after making sure that those people turn out to the polls, that will